Yo, what's going on? It's your boy, Mr. Locario, the bad boy of the dating game. What's good? So I got an email, and this email says, "What's up, Mr. Locario? I wanted to ask you. It seems like every time I approach a woman, they act sort of distant from me now. I understand when you say a lot of women use the word thirsty too loosely, but is there ever a situation that a man does act thirsty and turn the woman off? Because my situation looks like it's reflecting that." All right, so the thing is, first I want to tell you guys, you gotta stop talking about being thirsty. Okay, get this whole being thirsty thing out of your mind, because when you start to think about you being thirsty, it's going to affect your game. It's going to affect your approaching women and talking to women, because you're going to be like, well, I don't want to come off as being thirsty. You understand? And for those who don't know, thirsty just means like, you're sweating a chick, you're doing way too much because you want to get with her and all the other shit, right? But the thing is this. What's happening is, and you're saying that, you were saying that chicks are acting sort of distant from you now. And you feel like this is reflecting your situation and all this other stuff. Now, sometimes when you are dealing with women and you might not have that much experience dealing with girls, or let's say you haven't had sex in a long time, let's say you don't really have that many women around you, you have no women on your team, you ain't got no fuck buddies, it's just dry right now, ain't nothing popping, right? You can give off the certain energy that may seem quote unquote thirsty, meaning you're giving off a certain energy like you're desperate, like you really just need sex so bad, you want a woman so bad, and that energy can come off when you're talking to girls. Like they can feel that you're the type of dude who, doesn't have women, or you don't have abundance. You're just kind of like hoping and wishing and praying that you can get a chick. You understand? And the chick could see that. Like, you ever be out with a chick, or you're dealing with a girl, or you're just talking to a girl, even in a regular conversation, and you could tell that she's the type of chick who, she wants a boyfriend so bad by any means necessary. She just wants a man. She just wants some guy to come and save her, and she just wants a dude. Like, you can tell when certain chicks are like that. You understand? Where they just wanted a dude so bad. They're just like hungry for a man. You feel what I'm saying? And they give off a certain vibe, a certain energy, and you could just see it. You understand? Like, even like you might have went on a date with a chick one time or whatever, and she just seemed like she just really was looking to get into a serious relationship as soon as possible. You understand? So you can sense that vibe. So it's the same thing with you, where you go out with chicks or you talk to girls. They can sense that, you have that energy. You understand? And that energy can seem quote unquote thirsty. But the thing is, again, I don't want you guys to be thinking in terms of thirsty, because then you're going to start to think anything that you're doing is a thirsty move, meaning you're going to think just actually going up to a girl and talking to her is being thirsty, right? And which it's not. Now, the thing is that you're going to appear thirsty, right? If you're the type of guy who continuously tries to get with any, particular girl who has shown disinterest already, right? So that right there can seem thirsty. You understand? You're showing all this attention to this girl who, at some point has made it clear that she's not really trying to make it happen, or even if she hasn't made it clear, she's sort of shown maybe passive aggressively that she's not really trying to make anything happen with you. You understand? And then if you keep trying to, talk to that chick, then it's going to appear thirsty, right? And, I tell guys this, is that when you're talking to girls, let's say you see a chick at your school, or you see a girl around your way, or whatever it is, or just any chick in, at a party or whatever, right? And you want to make something happen with her. You only need to basically tell her once. That's it. You let her know one time that you're trying to make something happen, And at that point, she has to say yay or nay or yes or no, or, give you the number or not. and then you keep it moving after that. So if she's down with it, then yeah, you make something happen. If she's not down with it, you keep it moving. See, the thirstiness will come up if you sort of keep trying, and you're trying to give her all these like excuses, or try to rationalize. But girl, why don't we just come on? Let's just do this. And blah. Nah, just tell her once. Look, let's go out and get a drink, right? And all you're really looking for is for her to say, yeah, let's make it happen. Now, if she's not trying to make it happen, if she comes, oh, I don't know, and I'm not really looking to date right now, and blah, 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 and this and this and that. And, okay, cool, peace out. Have a good day. That's it, right? Because if you keep trying to talk to her, get with her, trying to, check up on her the next day, maybe it's like, okay, now you're going into thirsty mode. That's what it really is to be actually thirsty. When you're continuously, trying to get at a chick who's not really trying to get with you. You see what I'm saying? And, you have guys online who will sort of display thirsty behavior, quote unquote thirsty behavior, meaning like, a chick will be on Facebook and she's putting up a whole bunch of pictures, and dudes are like, oh my God, you're so sexy and I would do this to you, and girl, you're the best. And every picture she's putting up, he's putting up a new thing, a new compliment and this and this and that. And that's displaying thirsty behavior because they're, giving this chick all this attention, who the chick has no interest in these guys, but they're just constantly like trying to get at her. You understand? So the same thing happens when you're face to face with a girl and you're talking to a chick and you're trying to make something happen. And if she is, not really trying to make anything go down, and you keep continuously, hollering and hollering and hollering and hollering, and then nothing's going down, that's what's going to make it seem thirsty. So all you need to do is tell her one time that you want to make something happen with her. And if it's going to happen, then she's going to agree to it and it's going to happen. If it's not, then it's not, and you keep it moving. It's really that simple. You understand? And the same thing basically goes for, if you are, let's say you get a girl's number, right? And you text her and you say, yo, let's get together and make something happen, right? And then let's say she says, oh yeah, let's do something. And then, y'all probably go out on a date or whatever. And the next thing you know, you hit her up again the next week and say, hey, let's go out again. I had a good time, hit me up and let me know when you're free. Right. And then let's say she doesn't hit you up. Right. Now, in this specific situation, since y'all already went out and y'all sort of like spent some time together. Right. And then you hit her up again and, she doesn't respond, right? Usually, me personally, I would just be like, all right, well, she didn't hit me up. I'm going to keep moving and whatever, right? But in this case, you could hit her up one more time just because y'all already went out before and be like, hey, what's up? Let's get together and make something happen. So you probably hit her up the next week. Now, if she doesn't hit you up after that, then you keep it moving, because any more after that, if you keep hitting her up after you done hit her up, 2 times already, you understand, after y'all went out, if you hit her up a 3rd, 4th, 5th time and she's not responding, then that's going to be you being on some thirsty shit. You feel what I'm saying? You got to know when to keep it moving. You understand? Like, these chicks understand, you got to understand something. Chicks usually are very passive aggressive. Okay? So a lot of time, like if you're lucky enough to get a chick, and I love women like this. If you're lucky enough to get a woman who will be straightforward with you and tell you that she's not interested, oh dude, like you gotta just be grateful for that shit. Like, I love that shit. There's been times where I went out on dates with chicks and I text them and then I'll be like, yo, let's get together again. And once in a blue, a chick will text me and be like, hey, what's up? I'm not really like interested in, hanging out anymore. And I just fucking love it. I love it because I'm like, great. Now I don't have to fucking try to text you again and, do all this back and forth shit, or you're not going to be on some passive aggressive shit talking about, oh yeah, let's get together maybe next time. And then, we're doing this back and forth nonsense. No, it's it just ain't going to pop. And then I'm like, thank you so much. You understand? That's how I feel. I'm like, you understand? So, but the thing is, most girls aren't going to do that. Most girls are passive aggressive. So they are not going to respond to you. They're just going to slowly try to ignore you and hope you get the picture. So you continuously trying to holler at them and talk to them and do all this other stuff, that's going to come off as thirsty. But again, like I was saying, you might be having that thirsty sort of energy with you because you're probably in a situation where you're not really dealing with, a number of different girls. You probably haven't had sex in a while and all this other stuff. Now, if this is the case, right, when you're talking to chicks and when you're interacting with them, right, you still have to be able to control, yourself and sort of watch how you're interacting and you're feeling, because when you feel that thirsty energy, when you feel it, you better believe they can feel it. You understand? And the thing is that you have to be able to know how to talk to a chick without being outcome dependent, because when you're not outcome dependent, you're a little bit more relaxed because you're on some, I don't really care. If it happens, it happens. It doesn't. Cool. You understand? And to help you with that is, you have to get into a situation where you're getting a couple of chicks under your belt for the time being. So you got to get yourself some fuck buddies. You understand? And I tell guys a lot of times the reason why you guys don't, have those situations with fuck buddies and chicks and making shit happen is because a lot of you are looking for that perfect girl too much all the time, right? You can have some chicks who are fuckable, meaning they are attractive enough to where you would want to do them, and you have sex with those girls. So when you actually talk to other girls that you really want, you won't come off as thirsty. You won't come off as super needy and all that shit, because you're at least getting your, sexual situations popping somewhere else. So when you actually do approach that girl who you're really, really feeling and those type of chicks you really want, you're a little bit more relaxed, cool, calm, and collected, because you don't have that sexual frustration on you. You understand? And then you won't appear thirsty. Right? So guys, listen, make sure that you go to badboymembership.com today and join the membership so you can listen to 45 through 90 minute audio and video dating tutorials, okay? Because that is going to step up your game so you don't have to appear thirsty, so you don't have to feel like, oh man, I can't get these chicks, all this other stuff, all right? So I'm out of here, guys. Remember, the truth is inside you. Peace. I'm gone.
All right, now before you click off this video, I need you to do 3 quick things. First, I need you to click the link below to send me your questions, because if you have any questions, I'll answer them in a video. 2, click the link under that to get my free ebook, The Magnificent 10 Crucial Dating Tips for Men. Gives you 10 tips on how to attract beautiful women. And number 3, I want you to click the link under that to go to badboymembership.com, where you get 45 through 90 minute audio and video tutorials every month. Hey, what's up? It's dating and life coach Mr. Locario. Go to badboymembership.com and master the dating game by joining my Bad Boy Membership program. In this program, you'll receive 45 through 90 minute, easy to follow, step-by-step dating advice tutorials that's guaranteed to help you attract, date, and have sex with beautiful women. Join the Bad Boy Membership today by going to badboymembership.com. That's badboymembership.com.